We are delighted that you'd like to fundraise with SuperKind, the world's first cross-charity fundraising platform designed specifically for under 16s and their schools. This video is here to talk you through the process of setting up your fundraising campaign and inviting your students. So to start with, you'll navigate to the Fundraising Campaigns tab and you'll hit the black Create Fundraising Campaigns button. It might be that if you followed a direct link to set up a campaign, you'll already be straight at this form. Of course, that's a great place to be. And the form may or may not already be populated with the charity name. But if it isn't, you can type that in. So for example, Children's Book Project. And then you can set a campaign name. So for example, Our School's 2025 Bookathon. We'll skip past the phase of adding students now, and we'll come back to that. So you can add a header image, and this should ideally be wide and short. And a thumbnail image, which should ideally be square. Then you can add a bit about the campaign. So I'm going to paste a little bit that I wrote earlier. It's just some text about what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how people can support you. Sometimes if you're taking part in a big campaign organised by a charity, they may have already shared some sample text with you. And then this blue box is if you plan on inviting students to create their own pages on SuperKind affiliated with this campaign, you can use this blue box to provide some text that will be copied into their fundraising pages. They'll be able to edit this field, but it will give them a great head start if you write about what the campaign involves and why you've chosen to raise money for this charity. Similarly, students invited to campaigns will inherit the images and the videos that you might add, and the page colour, end date, etc. that we're about to set. For the purposes of this video, I'll paste in some text as above, though I'd encourage you to write something in the children's voices instead, so to edit that slightly. And then you can set a target and an end of campaign date. 6 months after the end date that you set, the campaign will close and it will stop taking donations. You'll also have the opportunity to add a personalised thank you message for your donors to let them know how much their donation means to you and the charity that you've chosen to support. And then there's the opportunity to add further photos that will appear at the bottom of your page and a link to a video if you'd like. You can also set the page colour to your school colours or school logo colours if you'd like the page to feel more branded. If not, they'll inherit the charity's page colour, so in this case, pink and green. This box at the bottom is just it's up to you whether you'd like your page to feature at the bottom of your school's page. I suggest you do leave it ticked, but of course it's up to you and you can untick it if you like. And then you can hit the publish button unless you'd like to save it as a draft and preview first. And you can check you're happy with the page. Once you're happy with it, you can share the URL on social media, WhatsApp groups, email outreach, and your school website. You can also pop this QR code on posters around the school and have parents and other visitors scan the posters to donate. You'll see at the top that there's a blue Join This Campaign button. If a child or their parent click on this button, it will take them directly to create a fundraiser affiliated to your campaign. If you want to be able to see which students have created fundraisers for your campaign, you can view these in the Fundraisers tab, so you go back to Campaigns, hit the Fundraisers tab instead of Fundraising Campaigns, and you'll be able to see a list of all of the ones created by students. You can see how much each child has raised and what their goal was, and you can also sort and filter by these specific things. I really hope this has been helpful and we wish you the very best of luck with your fundraising. If we can help with anything at all, of course, please don't hesitate to get in touch.